Good morning. This morning we're going to be working on shoulders and neck. And as most of you know, I have a lot of issues with the shoulders. So I'm excited to share this video with you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to seated mountain. Take a moment. Make sure that your chair is on the mat, having at least two of the legs on the mat to avoid any sliding. Always remember to honor your body and where you're at this morning as you're practicing this video, or any time during the day that you need to come to this video and just do a little stress release. So let's begin. We're going to plant the feet. All 10 toes are on the floor. We're going to begin to bring that energy up into the calves. Notice how strong the calves are beginning to tighten up. Bring the energy now into the back of the knees and engage the knees. The energy now is going to flow through the thighs, squeezing the thighs together. Belly button to the spine, engaging the core. Shoulders are away from the ears. Neck is long, crown of the head is pointing to the ceiling. Take a moment to breathe here. Come to center. Your eyes may be closed or a gentle gaze. My eyes stay open at all times to hold the space for you. Give yourself a moment as we prepare for the shoulders. As we continue through this video, remember to engage that core so that we're sitting tall, finding length in the spine as we're avoiding putting any pressure on the lower back or crunching in that lower back. So once we're ready, on an inhale, we're going to rise the hands above the head. Bring in the palms to face one another. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the palms together, and on an exhale, we're going to release the palms to the back of the neck. Notice how this feels for a moment. Triceps are close to the ears. Take a round of breath. On an inhale, we rise back up, exhale through heart center. Wonderful. So we know where we're going, and we're going to continue to repeat that. Inhale rises the hands up to the ceiling, stretching high, finding length in that spine. Hands come together. Exhale, release the hands to the back of the neck. Take a moment here. Triceps are close to the ears. Chin is parallel to the floor. We're still in our seated mountain, so we're grounding through those feet. Core is active, and we're squeezing the thighs together. We may be working the shoulders, but the whole body is supporting us right now. Inhale up, exhale through heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, rise the hands up. Palms come together. Exhale, drop the hands behind the back. Squeeze those triceps close to the ears. Inhale up and exhale through heart center. Fantastic. Do a little shoulder roll here. If your shoulders are tight like mine, they always appreciate a little TLC between each practice that we do. Once again, we will start coming into our seated mountain, and we'll come back to seated mountain and reset ourselves between each practice that we do, just to remind ourselves that we want to engage that core. We may be sitting in the chair, but we are active. Shoulders back and down, breathing evenly in through the nose and out through the nose. Wonderful. So let's bring the hands in front of us. Palms are facing out. Plug the shoulders in. Elbows are tight. Stay here for a moment as you notice, are your hands dropping or are they up? We're looking for that shoulder length level. Now look at for the shoulder height. There's a micro bend in the elbows, always protecting the elbows. Core is engaged. As we practice this, notice that I will be mirroring you. So on an inhale, we bring the right arm back. Hugging the elbow in. Exhale forward. Inhale, left arm comes back, hugging that elbow in tight. Inhale forward. Take a round of breath here as you readjust your shoulders. Plug them in and allow those shoulder blades to slide down the back. Inhale. The right. Exhale forward. Inhale the left, exhale forward. Wonderful. Now we're going to put it together. And I think you might know where we're going here. We've been warming up for our gentle cobra. On an inhale, both hands come back, and with a gentle gaze up, leading with the chest. Exhale, forward. Wonderful. Inhale, hug those ribs, hug the elbows into the ribs, gentle gaze up, leading with the chest. Stay here for a moment. Notice that gentle back bend you have. The gentle back bend's coming from the middle of the back. We're still finding length in that lower back. And exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, elbows to ribs, leading with the chest, gentle gaze up. Bring that gentleness, that back bend to the middle of the back as you're squeezing tightly, bringing everything together. Notice the engagement of the core here. And exhale. Wonderful. Hands come down. And let's do a little roll, because you know I like to roll. And I'll try not to dance in this video, but most of you know me and know that I wiggle and dance between my poses. I will try to avoid that today. No promises. We're just going to do a little roll here and allow everything to relax a little before we begin. Once again, let's come back to center, finding your seated mountain. If you're finding that you're having a little bit of knee issues, come to sit into the middle of your chair, because what we're looking for here is a 90-degree angle. So we're looking for hips to knees, knees to ankles. If you're struggling here with that, you can always put blocks or a book under each one of your feet to bring up the knees so you're looking at your 90-degree angle. For me today, I'm sitting in the middle of my chair. Breathe here. Even inhales, even exhales. Allow the shoulders to slide down. Engage that core. Wonderful. Now on an inhale, we're going to begin to rise ourselves out of our chair slowly as we're coming into chair pose and then all the way up. Fantastic. So now we're going to use our strap, my favorite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my chair out of the way just slightly so you can see me. If you notice, I'm still keeping my chair on my mat just in case I might need it for balance. Any strap will do, a belt, and your husband's tie also works really well. So I have my strap here, and I'm going to put it over my left shoulder. Once again, I am still mirroring you. We're going to find our standing mountain. Our standing mountain uses the same activation as our seated mountain. So we're still engaging those feet, really grounding down. This is a grounding pose. It is a closed hip pose. So we're grounding through the feet. We're engaging the knees. Engage those back of the knees and bring that energy up into the thighs, squeezing the thighs together. Notice how my posture changes as I bring that belly button to the spine and I allow the shoulders to melt down the back. Spine is long here. And breathe. We continue to find that evenness of our inhales and our exhales. At any time, you know you can open your mouth and release a little energy. Wonderful. So once we have our strap and we know where we're at, we're going to begin to do a little more stretching on those shoulders. So come to your standing mountain. Allow the right hand to come out to the side. Palm's going to face back. Allow that palm now to travel to your lower back and gently grasp your strap. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the gentleness of this grasp. I can still move my hand. Notice I'm not gripping. I have the thumb on the outside and my forefingers on the inside. Great. I'm going to bring the left arm up. I'm going to face the palm back. Bring the arm close to my ears and then drop that hand back and gently grabbing the strap. Once again, it's a gentle grab here. Then I'm going to allow that hand to slide up the strap. Notice the healthy bend I have in my elbow. I'm going to keep a large bend in that elbows to help me move the strap up and down my back. So an inhale, we're going to stretch up. And the back hand, your right hand is going to travel up your back to the middle of the back when you do this. On an exhale, Allow that right hand to begin to pull the strap down as the right hand travels down to the middle of the back, and you find that your tricep is next to your ear. You know where we're going, so let's do this together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. We're going to wait here just for a moment. Make any adjustments you need to make. Know that you can look down at those feet, and if you need them a little wider, please do so. This is your practice. Find your standing mountain if you've lost it. Notice how the core is feeling. Notice how the arms and shoulders are feeling. Acknowledge that. And let's breathe through it. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Wonderful. And on an inhale, we're going to release that. Hands come out and down by our side. Wonderful. So we're just going to now move that strap over to the right side. And I will say as a little personal trick on this one, if you have long hair, you're going to want to move the hair to the other side, or you're going to end up pulling your hair out as you do this. One of those little things that I had to learn the hard way. But yoga, it's a practice. Even when you're setting up, you're practicing. So let's come to our standing mountain. Breathe through it. So allow that left arm to come out, palm facing back. Slide it to the lower back, and it's a gentle grasp of your strap. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that gentle grasp. Wonderful. Right arm's going to come up. Allow that palm to face to the back of the room. And now drop it to your shoulders. A gentle grasp once again. Allow that right arm now to start sliding up the strap, having that healthy bend in the elbows. You know where we're going. On an inhale, we reach up. On an exhale, we reach down. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we reach down. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we reach down. Wonderful. Stay here for a moment. Make any adjustments you need. Notice if you're gripping the strap and your hands are turning red. We want to have a gentle grasp of the strap. Notice the feet. Are they still grounded down? Are you still engaging the back of your knees to protect your knees at all times? Squeezing your thighs together, engaging the core. Notice that everything we did in seated mountain, we're doing in standing mountain. Fantastic. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Uh-oh, I noticed my tricep got away from me on that one. I'm sure you did too. So if you notice it on me, you might notice it on you. Wonderful. And on an inhale, we're going to reach out and release down. Fantastic. I know that one's a booger because it's always a booger for me, but my shoulders always feel fantastic after we doing that. So we're going to take our strap down. We're going to put it over to the side, and we're going to make sure that it's off our mat and over into the corner of our mat so we don't trip over it at any time. I'm going to bring my chair back to the center here, and I'm going to sit back down. As I'm coming to sit, I'm going to engage my core, even as I'm moving from one pose to the other and transitioning from standing up to sitting down. My core is still activated at all times. So I'm going to use my core to bring me down. Wonderful. I can't tell you how many times I had to practice. For some reason, I had this fear the chair would suddenly disappear. That might be because I have siblings. And sometimes the chair did disappear as I was sitting down when you have siblings. So we're going to find that seated mountain one more time. Engage the feet. Engage the calves. Protect the knees. Notice the energy in the thighs. Belly button to spine. Shoulders are away from the ears. And breathe. Even inhales, even exhales. So this time we've been really squeezing the shoulder blades together. We've been working the rotation of the shoulders. So now we're going to stretch everything out. We're going to spread the shoulder blades. We're going to start working on the small muscles of the middle of the back and the upper back and really allowing everything to have some space. So once again, find your seated mountain, 90-degree angle, hip to knees, knees to ankles. Arms are going to come out in cactus arms. Palms are going to face out. Take a breath here. Inhale, we grow in the spine. Exhale, we're going to bring those forearms together. This is a modified eagle arms. You're going to be at shoulder height. Notice how the shoulders are filled. Notice how the back feels. On an inhale, we reach up. Exhale to center. Inhale up. Exhale to center. Inhale up, exhale to center. Inhale up, exhale to center. Take a round of breath, and on your next inhale, release. Wow. I'm so glad my hands were in front of my face so you really couldn't see my face at that moment, because I think I was making some funny faces because that one's a booger also for me. Going from squeezing everything together to spreading those shoulders apart, it's a lot of work. That's why we're doing it together. So once again, we're going to do it one more time. You know where we're going. Follow your breath. So on an inhale, we're going to bring those arms out to cactus arms. We're going to make sure we're at shoulder level. Our fingers are pointed up. Take a big breath here in. And this time, sigh it out through the mouth. Give yourself a moment if you got some excess energy in there. Wonderful. And on an exhale, bring everything together, squeezing the forearms together, palms are together, core is engaged. Inhale, reach up, exhale to center. 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 And release down with your exhale. Wonderful. You may want to do some shoulder rolls on that one. You may just want to release a little. Bring the knees a little farther than hip width apart. And just allow the body to do a little movement with that. Allow the shoulders to move freely, comfortably. Notice as we're doing this little free movement though, our core is still engaged. We keep the core engaged to find that length in the spine so we're not crunching down on our lower back as we're sitting. Once again, the energy that's used for standing mountain is the same energy we're using for seated mountain. You're getting a workout. We're going to come back to center. Wonderful. We're going to finish up our shoulder practice with just a little bit of moving the shoulders and moving the arms across the body. So come back to your seated mountain. And we're going to bring that right arm across the body. Notice the palm is facing back. We're going to bring the left arm just next to that shoulder. We're going to do just a little squeeze, a little gentle squeeze. Breathe here. And inhale out, exhale down. Wonderful. Inhale the left across the body. Bring the right hand close to the shoulder and give it a little squeeze. And on an inhale, release, exhale down. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale that left across the body. Right arm is going to come next to the shoulder. Little squeeze. If your shoulders are starting to sneak up to the ears, go ahead and release them back down. And release across and down. Inhale the left arm across the body. Notice that the shoulder is sneaking up. Allow it to roll down. Right arm's going to come close to that shoulder. We're going to give it a little squeeze, a little gentleness. Continue to engage your core. Wonderful. And on an inhale, allow everything to come out and down. Next thing we're going to do now that we've finished our shoulders, so we're going to work on the neck. And if you notice, I did the shoulders before I did the neck. And one of the reasons is a lot of times we'll feel some pain as we're moving that neck around. It's actually, we're not having neck pain, but it's the shoulders. They're just tugging on everything, giving us a headache, making the neck tight. Shoulders are up here. So now we got the shoulders nice and loose. So now we can do a few neck rolls. So once again, if you've got any hair, you may want to move it out of the way. Find your seated mountain, engage the core. Begin to release some of that energy that we've been building up. If you need to open the mouth and release it, do so. Wonderful. So once again, I will be mirroring in this pose. So we are ready. On an inhale, we grow tall into the spine. On an exhale, we prepare ourselves. Take another round of breath. On an exhale, release that right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, rolling through center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, rolling through center. Right ear to right shoulder. Wonderful. Inhale through center. Left ear to left shoulder. And you know where we're going with this. So go at your pace with your breath. And if you find a sticky spot, stay for a moment and breathe into it. Take your time. Make the rolls count. With intention, inhale, exhale. And on your next inhale, come to center. Wonderful. Once again, engage the core to hold us up. Feet are planted. We are grounded. Take a round of breath. On an inhale, we grow tall. On an exhale, we're going to look over to the right. Inhale, coming through center, keeping the chin parallel to the ground this time. And then we're going to look over to the left. Inhale through center, chin is parallel. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Take a moment here to breathe. On your next inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Beautiful. And we have completed our video of shoulders and neck. Know that this practice can be done at the beginning of your practice, your personal practice, or you can do the video at the end of your personal practice. Or in the middle of the day and you're just feeling really, really tense, here you go. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye.